honey. We are doing a get ready with me today. This is my outfit. I'll show you guys at the end the full thing. But basically we're going to a wedding, so I got my henna on. Decided I'll do like a Q&A rather than just a get ready with me. So let's see if anyone even answered my Q&A. Oh wow, wow, wow. 2 people commented. There's 2 questions. One is rhetorical. One is like a really nice question, but okay. I'm actually gonna go off on people on my Instagram stories because it's their fault. Okay, you guys, on a for real level, like one-on-one here, yeah? I specifically asked you guys last week, what do you guys want to see on my YouTube channel? And you guys, like, the 3rd most requested thing was Q&A. But if you would check my last post where I asked you guys to leave me questions, like a Q&A takes a Q plus an A. This is embarrassing to say the least. And I blame you, my Insta family, because you asked for this. And you made me ask for questions. And then you didn't give me any. So thank you. I'm dying of embarrassment. Peace. I just need to post this on Instagram and let people know that I'm upset. 2 questions on my head is disrespect. I did one of these where it's like, oh, ask me a question, and then like people privately send, so let's see what the people said. They're only 5. This is so embarrassing, I can't even deal with my life. Okay, but to be fair, a couple of months ago at this point, I did ask on my Instagram and was like, hey, like, you guys want to do a Q&A or whatever, and I got a bunch of questions and then I never answered them, never did the Q&A, never did nothing. So fair enough. I'm gonna start with my fave, this Flamar glow thingy. It's like a highlight water situation and it's kind of gold. See that glow? It just gives you a little bit of a yes. Okay, with that, let's answer the first question. This is at least that one person who steered me, Fatima Hadi. Thank you. It says, if you could be any 3 makeup products, what would they be? I would be any liquid gold highlight, to be honest. Specifically, actually no, I'd be this Becca Opal highlight. I'd be this Fenty highlight. And oh, and be the Becca Champagne Pop highlight. I'd be these 3 highlights. The second step, I'm putting on, actually, I'm gonna put on a matte one instead because it's actually quite hot in Nairobi. Let's answer another question. It says, have you ever thought of having a meet and greet? I feel like I have to show you guys. I'm not making up the questions because nobody asked me. Okay, have you ever thought of having a meet and greet? I have, but now that you guys did this to me, I'm no way taking the risk. And you guys can't even ask me questions on Instagram. Do you really think someone's gonna like get in their car and drive out to where I am to meet me? I feel it here, like just right. I quickly did my eyebrows off camera, but I'll conceal them with you while I answer. هل ذهبت إلى السعودية? And then she also added, do you love Saudi people? I've been to Saudi for like a really long time ago when I was really young, so I don't even count it as like I went because I can't remember. But I have a lot of family in Saudi and stuff, so yeah, of course I love Saudi people. Like even if I didn't have family there, like why would I hate Saudi people? Also, my mom was raised in Saudi, like for most of her adolescence and stuff. She grew up there. She was born here, but she grew up there, so yeah, I'm down for Saudis. Let me just blend this in real quick on this. I should have just pretended people ask me questions in the DMs, man. This is so embarrassing. But you know, that fake life, it ain't for everyone. What age would you want to be married at? Sorry for being so direct, but I want to see baby honeys. Or no, to that question. Let me just refresh and see if anybody asked. Yay, more questions. What are your future plans? Any big dream? Honestly, my biggest dream right now is just to have like an active full-time YouTube channel which actually brings me in an income so that I can actually do this full-time, because as of right now I've never really monetized my YouTube channel or like try to make this a full-time thing because of the fact that, like, obviously I have law. I just decided to stop being negative, stop focusing on how much time I don't have, or like how much my peers are doing. It was just like, that's not really helping. So I'm just trying as hard as I can to just put up videos, not trying to make money from it or anything, but just be consistent, be here, build trust with you guys, my audience, and build a proper community where we actually know each other, talk to each other, have a vibe, have trust. And then hopefully, because of my consistency and because of the trust and understanding and community that we've built together, then hopefully I can start now working with brands that I believe in and I trust. Because at this point, people like message me and stuff like, oh, can you do this, can you do that, or like, we'll pay this much to do this. And it's like, but I don't know your company, I don't trust your company. But at the same time, I'm not big enough of a YouTuber to be like, oh, I will not advertise for you because I'm much too ethical, da da da. People are like, stay ethical with your 7,000 subscribers. Like, girl, bye. Yeah, that's a little BTS on the YouTube world. But like, I feel like when you're you have a low subscriber count, one, people expect you to just jump at any opportunity to work with companies and stuff. But also secondly, they don't expect you to be like, sorry, I don't like your product, or I don't believe in this product, so I'm not going to advertise it, no thank you. They get upset, they start cussing me out, they're like, yeah, nah, nah, like, you don't even have that many subscribers, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. Even if it's just 7,000 subscribers, even if it's one subscriber, I'm not lying to one person, I'm not lying to half a person. So stay with your products, like, what's wrong with you? Anyway, that's my dream right now, is to, or goal, is to build my community with you guys, build a trust, build a community, get my subscribers up to the point where I can be an ethical YouTuber, because you can't talk about ethics and morals and you don't even have the numbers to back you up. Pink, but also it's like, I'm not really a pink lady, you know what I mean? Oh, a lot of you really wanted to know how I did that pink look in my Dubai video little thing on Instagram. A lot of you asked for a tutorial for that, so I guess we are going pink. I hope I remember how I did it. Oh my god. I'm gonna start from the bottom up. What drives your taste in fashion and iconism? I don't know about the iconism, but with my taste in fashion, I just let my feelings like go. Wasim? Baby, what are you doing? Eating a plant now? Useless child, look at her. You're not even in frame, like. And I'm waiting for Shy for my transition shade. Are you done with uni? If not, how many years do you have left and what is your major? I am done with my undergrad. I did my undergraduate degree in law, then I did my master's in alternative dispute resolution, ADR and mediation arbitration. Then when you come back to Kenya, if you studied abroad for law, you have to go to Riara University and do a pre-Kenya School of Law course. So right now I'm finishing up my pre-Kenya School of Law course. Then I'll just go to do a pre-bar, then do the Kenya School of Law. So that's where that's at. I'm doing the same. I'll use one palette so that it's easier for you guys to like recreate the look if you want. I'm going in with Bossy now, and I'm just gonna put that like. Actually, no, I'll do Flamingo first. Do you get body shamed? Not really. Like, that'd be weird. Someone just like emailed me and like was like, "Hey, you're fat." Like, I'd be like, "What the hell? Like, are you dumb?" Do you get humiliating and okay, this is weird. Do you get humiliating or hateful private messages on a daily basis or just once in a while? When I had my old Snapchat account, it was actually on a daily basis, which was really weird. Like, people were just sending me crazy hateful things. So I actually deleted that Snapchat and I got a new one. Not just because of the hateful comments, but also because like, okay, it was mostly because of the hateful comments. And then also I forgot my password, so that happened. What was the last movie you watched? Oh my god, I have the memory of a goldfish. In cinema was actually The Equalizer 2. It was such a good movie. I mean, it's Denzel Washington. It's always good with him. I don't remember the last movie I watched like on my laptop, honestly, I don't remember. The last thing I was watching was American Horror Story though. Who inspires you? Oh my god, who inspires me? My mama. Because she's just so hardworking. Even though she's like, she doesn't have a job, like she's her job is being my mom and being our mom, and taking care of the house, but she's awake like at 5 a.m, 4 a.m, praying, mashallah. Like, she does so much all the time. She has a great social life, mashallah. She's so kind to people. She's so patient. She's full of energy all the time. She's always a person trying to make people laugh. Like, I really admire my mom. Like, oh my god, I'm not gonna cry again. I'm not. I just felt like emotion coming up. Nope. And then like 2 people who inspire me a lot on YouTube. Flywithhaifa, amazing. Like, what? She's so amazing. She makes me cry every time I watch her videos, and they're so happy, which is weird. And Dalal, obviously, Dalal doub. Like, she's just Dalal is just life. Also, this other YouTuber called Michelle B. I'll put all their links below. She's like a self-help type of thing, kind of stuff. I really like her. And of course, Beyonce. Hey, let me just finish blending and then look at the other questions, because at this rate we ain't never gonna get ready. I'm going in with that darker color, by the way, that bossy, and I'm putting that in like the outer corner of my eyes. I'm going in with this brush, big and fat and fluffy, and I'm gonna blend the top bit. Question is, do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? Who doesn't? Like, how dare you go to a hotel and not leave with all the shampoos and moisturizers and everything? Like, come on now. I'm going in with man-eater and a bit of cocoa, like just going between those two. And now I'm really going to darken up this area of my eye. What's your go-to drink? And when you film one of those cute, when will you film one of those cute morning routine videos? My go-to drink actually right now is, my go-to drink is always tea or coffee, to be honest. But right now, because it's a bit hotter in Nairobi, I'm actually putting tea bags, like green tea, like any of these like herbal teas, and I put it into super cold water and I let it sit for a little while, and then I drink it. It's so refreshing in the heat. You still get that tea fix that I need, but then it's also cold. Morning routine videos, like, I don't know how weird this is gonna sound. I don't know, like to do the whole like waking up from my bed. I find my bed a very personal place, and I don't really want to show anyone my bed. But maybe I'll do a morning routine, like, because I've been actually building a morning routine this whole year. Like, that was one of my goals. Like, would you guys actually want to see one? Let me know. Don't worry about all this, because obviously I haven't done my foundation, so that'll get like cleaned up right away. Let me just concentrate on this makeup for a second. It's been a hot minute, girl. Where have you been? The tube misses you. Thank you. I was just around, honestly. Like, just chilling and rethinking, like, what do I really want from this YouTube channel? Do I want a YouTube channel? What do I want to do in the future with it? What do I want to be? Like, I was literally just sitting here thinking, just sitting, and then finally, because that's the type of person I am, I sit on something for a long time, like deliberate, and then I just go. Like, once I've sat on it, really let it brew in me, then I just, you know. So that's what I was doing. I was rethinking, how important is this to me? What do I want from this? Do I want to just make makeup videos? Do I want to make cooking videos? Do I want to go back to the original reason, which was to actually make a difference, to empower women, to help people, to share stories, like, and that's what I'm working on right now, is to get that vibe. I want for me to go through my own YouTube channel and be like, yes, this is what I wanted originally. I want videos that make a difference, make an impact. I not following that YouTube script, and I want to build a community more than anything, where we can all share ideas, help each other, like bring attention to important causes, stuff like that. So I'm going in with the rose gold color right here. You know, these Huda Beauty colors are way better on your hands. So I put that like in the front part, but not in this inner corner and not towards the end. Because there I want to put another color. Like, look at the way these textured shadows look. They're so like 3D. They're so beautiful. And then I'm taking Fling, the darker textured shadows, and I'm putting that now towards like here, where the brown and the pink will meet. Okay, that's what's happening. How old are you, and what do you do during your free time apart from doing makeup tutorials? On how old I am, I'm actually 24, but it's October, so on October 19th, I'm turning 25, which is like so old. But what I do in my free time, I watch a lot of YouTube. I do a lot of self-help and development. Like, that's something I really love. Also, I design dresses, which I never make, which is annoying. I'm trying to learn how to sew clothes now, so that's what I've been doing in my free time now. Watching a lot of like YouTube tutorials on like how to use sewing machines, how to do basic sewing, how to basically like design clothes and stuff, because it's something I've always been doing. I've always been drawing clothes, like going to a seamstress and being like, make this, and giving her the materials and stuff. But I want to do it myself because I feel like that's it's such a nice thing to do. Like, imagine making your own clothes and wearing them, like going from your head into like a real thing that you hold and you wear. That really like jazzes me. So now I'm going in with this angelic, and I want to put it over and in the corner of my eye. Oh my god, this is super freaking pretty. And this is, I wish you could see like IRL. Like, this is really nice. My trusty NYX liquid liner, because it's like glittery stuff. I don't want to use a gel liner and it will lift the eyeshadow. Where do you like to shop, and what is your favorite holiday destination? Definitely the answer to both of those questions is Istanbul. Like, I just adore that place like so much. It's so beautiful, the culture is amazing, the food is out of this world, like it's crazy, and the shopping is so hijabi friendly, like, because obviously like there's loads of hijabis there, but because they don't really wear abaya there, so their clothes are all like really made like literally for hijab. Name a place both locally and internationally where you buy dirhas and abayas. For abayas, I actually get all of mine or most of them made, unless I did go shopping abroad because I just couldn't help it if I was like on holiday. But generally I get mine made, and I leave the number to the lady or the shop I get my stuff made at. I usually just send her the design of what I want and she gets it done, which is lit. Can you do a meet and greet in Mombasa? Hell no. Because obviously no one's gonna show up. I mean, no one even asked me questions on Instagram. Like, I'm taking this to the grave, guys. I really, like, my feelings really hurt. What keeps you motivated in your daily life, although sometimes there are ups and downs? Kutsumi Samsuma. That's a nice question. I'm gonna use two concealers right now. I'm gonna use this one because it's my color, and this one because it's much lighter. So what keeps you motivated in your daily life, although sometimes there are ups and downs? Super cheesy, right? But just God and my parents, like, honestly speaking, because like when things get down or whatever, like, I'm not just gonna give up on everything, because I know, one, Allah has my back, inshallah, and there's always going to be the end of something bad. Like, just the way all good things come to an end, all bad things come to an end also. And also, like, I really want to make my parents proud. So every time I'm feeling down, I just think of my mom and my dad and the thought of making them proud. So I keep doing whatever I need to do, or I keep working and struggling and going through everything, because the thought of making them proud and making them happy about what I've done with my life, it's motivating. That pushes me always. And then in just life generally, like, something bad happens and I'm feeling down and sad and stuff, I just pray and I talk to Allah, like, about what's stressing me out, because if there's anyone who can help me, it's Him, right? There's no point of crying to a person or to like a friend personally, because I hate being pitied. I hate like telling somebody how I feel and stuff, and then them being like, oh, like, I feel so bad for you, and I'm not the kind of person who likes just a shoulder to cry on. Like, that's not me. I really feel like if you're gonna complain about something, complain because there's a solution that can be gotten from your complaining. So yeah, I mean, I talk to Allah. I'll just funga sunnah, and then at the end I'll just sit and be like, Allah, like, this happened today, pretty sad and whatever, like, could you fix it? And if you can't, like, or of course you can, but if you don't want to, just make me happy with what's happening. Just give me the patience to get through this, or give me the will to be happy with this, or like change it then, you know, like help me out. Like, I just talk very freely with Allah as if I'm talking to, again, my mom is the one who taught me this. By the way, I'm just waiting for this to dry so it gives me more coverage. My mom taught me this, where it was just like, she was just like, honestly, like, if you have a problem, you're feeling depressed, feeling down, you're feeling under, why not just talk to Allah? Like, He literally tells you He's always listening. So what's your problem? And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, totes. Like, I should talk to Allah. I am shaking though. I'm like literally shaking with hunger. In times of distress, what brings you peace? I really hope you guys aren't distressed and that's why you're asking me these questions. Inshallah, Allah bring you guys peace and happiness. The first person I call, honestly, when I'm in distress is I call my sister, Aisha. And she gives great advice, but usually, like, when I'm distressed about something, I'm also not like okay in the head, so I'd probably be like and she's like, whatever, you're crazy, da da da, here's what you should do, you need to calm down and think clearly, da da da. And I'm like, you just don't understand me, and I hang up and then I let it sink in, and after like an hour I'm like, hey, and she like, sorry for like freaking out on you, like, did what you said, that was totally the answer, like, thank you for your advice, da da da. And she's like, whatever, you're so annoying. Or if it's super distressing, I straight go to my dad and then my mom, or my mom and then my dad. Depends what's distressing me, you know. Some things are like female friendly, some things are like, I need to bali bin toyib here. So like my dad is, I always tell him this, like, you just touch him like this, he oozes knowledge and advice and like quotes from famous books and from the Quran and from Hadith, and he'll give you like 10 examples of what the Sahabas did, and like, he's the best with advice. And my mom, I go to her with like more emotional issues, you know, like when I'm like, Mom, I feel like this, or I feel like that, and then she's like, let's pray. Let's concentrate on the makeup for a little bit because I'm very bad at multitasking. When I put powder, you do tapping motions. She said, how do you pick what blush to use and stuff? I go with what blush to use depending on my eyeshadow. And like for this look, also don't get it twisted, eyeshadows are blushes. Like that part, you need to, like, once you realize that, it's like, whoa, I have all these blushes. So like right now with this look, I would love to use these two, and they're actually my favorite combo to use for blush. These two, and then I want to use this one as highlight on top of it, so it'll be like the blush, I'm gonna apply it here, right? Then I use a pinkish highlight somewhere here, then I use the actual highlight I want up here in the C of this eye, right? So here is a normal highlight, here is the pink highlight, here is the blush. Let me show you in real life, in real time. So I mix these two because I want them to match with the eyeshadow. I apply the blush. Like if you smile, see, that's where people tell you to put it. No, I'm gonna put it right under. You see right there? That's where I'm gonna put it. So actually still smile, but then avoid the apple, the top apple of your cheek. Go for the bottom apple, like that. So you see this part is still, it's bare. So smile right there under it. That's where I put my blush. Highlight color, and I'm gonna apply it right there, so that when I apply my other highlight, they're gonna blend in so pretty. Ooh, ooh, child. Oh, glazed donut high. See, I'm putting it just above the blush and just below where I'd normally put highlight. I feel like when you do that to your blush, it just like, that sheen it has now. Thanks, you guys. You actually sent in questions after I put up that story. You guys probably felt bad, which you should. That was mean. Like, what you guys did was mean. What is your career aspiration? Lawyer, vlogger, what do you ever struggle with your career? I feel like I've already talked about this. I am a lawyer, but I'm not an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, which you need to be that if you want to go to court and stuff in Kenya. And so right now I'm still in the process of doing that, although that is not where my passion lies. My passion truly is in makeup tutorials, creating videos that have an impact and matter. And also I really have a passion for clothes, fashion designing. Like, I think that would be my ultimate goal. Like, once I've had the goal of like achieving what I need to achieve on YouTube, to create a platform for me to actually create a fashion design house. I'm gonna use this diamond bomb because but first I'm gonna lay down a goldish highlight. So I'm gonna use this very well loved color right here. Also, I need to blend my highlight properly. What else do I need to do? I need to do this under heart and mascara. So, you ever feel like being so public in such a small judgmental community as the one in Mombasa, it makes you feel pressured somehow to just quit YouTube? And do you have any regrets on being a YouTuber? Yes, I do. Like, I had regrets. That's why I took that huge break and was super inconsistent and stuff. Wait, let me just... I can't like talk and do this bottom part. It's not possible. Okay, so I'm from Mombasa. You guys might know this. I live in Nairobi though. And the best way to describe Mombasa is like that Drake song, TBTTTT Drake song, where he's like, we're from a small town you're from a small town where all there's to do is talk and listen. I think that's what he said. Yeah, I don't remember which song it is either, so that was a really stupid reference. Let me spray my face. I'm doing the GRWM because I love how mattifying it is. The spritz on it is the worst though. Like, oh god, that is in my eye. There's actual droplets. What? Do you see that? Like, it poured all over my palette, my third palette. On me. I just complimented you. What is your problem, Ramel? Oh my god. As the one in Mombasa makes you feel pressured somehow to just quit YouTube. Honey. Honey. Let me tell you a little something. Mombasa is crazy. Because it's like... I don't even understand. Like, how have I affected you? How? I'm in my house, in my room by myself, making videos. By a woman, for a woman. With my hijab on. If you're a man right now watching this, first of all, specifically you're a man from Mombasa, who asked you? Who asked you to come to this YouTube channel? By a woman, for a woman, talking about makeup. Why are you here? Then, while you're still here, while I still got you, why are you here? Then you leave here and you go and be like, yeah, that girl, and it's like, who asked you? Who? For like a minute there, they actually got me. They got me. I was like, oh my god, I'm such a bad person. Why am I doing this? Oh my god, all these men are watching me. And then it hit me and I was like, wait. Hold up a second. Who called you all? Who called men to this channel? Who asked you guys to come? That's not my problem. It's actually not my problem because women and men are both told to lower their gaze. And I'm pretty sure you searching my name and watching a makeup tutorial made by a woman, for women in general, that must be on you. Honestly speaking, it must be on you. Like, I love my Mombasa peeps, but y'all need to get up and stop. You need to stop gossiping. Stop it right now, stop it. You're gossiping about someone right now for sure. Probably me. But y'all need to stop with all that gossiping, all that backbiting, the lying. All of that needs to stop. And y'all need to stop people bringing people down just because they're different from you, because it's actually not affecting you. Like, I didn't force anybody to come here and press play for me for this camera. Nobody had to buy me these lights and camera. No one is funding my YouTube channel. I'm doing everything. It's all on me. If you're worried about me going to hell, it's actually, again, a me problem, not a you problem. Like, Allah will deal with me, inshallah. And inshallah we'll all meet in Jannah. But with the way y'all run your mouth, Like, this ended on a sour note. Because it actually infuriates me how much people talk shit about things that don't concern them. ما جاي قد خلصت. Okay, جاي. That's why I had to take a moment to like sit back and think, what is my YouTube channel for? Like, honestly speaking, what is it for? Me personally, I made this channel so that other young girls who look just like me, act just like me, and people who are different, but like mainly it was because I wanted to put a face to, first of all, Muslim women that were normal, actual humans with feelings and thoughts, and we're not some oppressed, crazy people. But also because my girls, my Mombasa girls, like honestly, like this is for you. This is for us. This is to change our community. Like, it really hurt me. Like, it really bust me up to do this, to get a YouTube channel. I don't think most people realize how difficult and how crazy it is for me, Mariam Twayyib, Ali bin Twayyib, like, to have a YouTube channel. It was earth-shattering in my world. A young Arab girl from Mombasa on YouTube. We're not even allowed to put Facebook pictures. Like, what are you all talking about? Like, Facebook pictures are literally a big crisis in people's lives. So what I'm doing, I realize how crazy it is. Don't get me twisted. Like, I do. I've sweated around my mouth. So yeah, I realize what I'm doing, how crazy it is, blah blah blah. But I also constantly remind myself, why am I doing this? Honestly, the only thing that saves me is that I don't actually live in Mombasa. I think if I lived in Mombasa, I wouldn't be able to take it. Like, the constant criticism, the constant backlash, the constant, oh, you're bringing shame to your community, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're a whore, you're this, you're this. And it's just like, I'm not any of those things, I'm just Mariam. I'm just Mariam, doing Mariam. Like, and if it bothers you so much, don't freaking watch. Alright, so this is it. Thank you so much for Fatma Hadi and Sarad. Thank you for giving me those 2 questions. And thank you to everyone who sent me the questions on the DM. Sorry to everyone who sent me all those questions in February and you're getting a reply now. Like, what's wrong with me? And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support. I honestly don't deserve any of you, any of your kind words. All the lovely messages I got from, and support and love that I got in the last 2 videos is unreal. Thank you so much, and I love you and I appreciate you, and I hope that we can continue to build this community and get to know each other more. Thank you. Mwah.